Hello, hello, welcome everybody. All right, just let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Awesome. One, two, three. I think you got me. Check one, two, three. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and start. Okay, awesome. Welcome. So we're moving in from late summer into fall, and so our body is going through this natural transition from heart and the fire element, where there's this heat and the sun, and we may get an Indian summer for sure here in the Northwest again. But we're starting that transition to the metal element, the lungs, and the fall. And this is when we go through seasonal transitions, our those organs kind of go through a weaker period, or they kind of dip down. And so the lungs related to the skin, to the immune system. So we're going to really work on the immune system here. So, all right, let's start with crossing our thumbs right here. And go ahead and take a big deep breath through the belly, into the chest, and then out the nose, and then the mouth. Big breath in, out the nose, and then the mouth. Go and bring one hand up to the chest. Big breath in, out the nose, and then the mouth. Good. Big breath in, out the nose, and then the mouth. Couple more. And out. One more time. Okay. So we're retraining the body how to breathe, because once we hit stress, it's like our body forgets how to breathe. Like we tighten everything, we're bracing. So just coming back to that wave breathing, so powerful. Okay, so we're just gonna wake up the body. For this class, we're just gonna warm up, we're gonna stretch, and then we're gonna go to some flows later. So first thing we're gonna do is wake up our center, wake up our kidneys, knocking on the door of life. Okay, so turning from the waist, and here, just knocking, waking up the kidneys, knocking on Ming Men, so this door of life point, lower back, really great for the kidneys. If this doesn't feel right for you, you can just tap on the kidneys. Good. And you don't have to go as hard as me. I've been training this for a little while, so be gentle, feel your body. Breathe. So everything we do in class is going to come back to the breath and mindfulness or awareness. Breathe into it. Good. Now we're going to move up to the chest. So right below the collarbone, shoulders. You can do open palms or fist. Big breath in. Good. And so this next one, we're going to go up to the shoulders. So right on top, there's a little bit of a swing. And if you're watching this and pregnant, do not do this. This is not good for if you're pregnant. Okay, because it can induce labor actually. So stay away from this one. But it's fantastic for dropping stress and grounding. Really grounding your energy. Letting go of the stress in the neck, shoulders. Good, and then come back to the chest. Good, and then back down to the belly. Good, let it unwind. Let it unwind. We're gonna go right into water waves. So same movement, just slow way down. We're not knocking. Big breath in through the nose. And out. Just let go of all the stress. Let it all go. Good. Big breath in and out. Good. Go ahead and come back to the center. Okay, so here we're gonna just open up the spine a little bit more. So we're gonna take fists up here, and I'm gonna arch back. Big breath in, arching all the way back. And then I'm gonna exhale at the mouth and curl. Some curling, tailbone, upper back, neck, squeezing, opening the palms. Inhale, light fist, arching back. Exhale. So let's go ahead and bring that lung sound in. So a big breath in, and then like a S, like a snake. Okay, big breath in. So these sounds are targeting. It's like sound therapy for the lungs. Couple more. Let's go more vocalized. So buzz like a B, like a Z. Zzz. Big breath. Zzz. Two more. We're vibrating the lungs. Zzz. One more time. Zzz. Good. Go and drop the arms. Now go and put your hands on the chest and just do that noise again and just feel. So big breath in. See if you can feel the lungs vibrating. This healing sound is fantastic for boosting immune system, for colds, for shaking phlegm loose and expelling. So fantastic way to boost the lungs and boost the energy. So we're cleansing and clearing the lungs here. Metal element. Also, lungs are more grief, sadness when that's out of balance. That can we can tend there's less light coming in because of the sun changes. There's more darkness. We get more sadness, more grief, and then the other side, when it's in balance, is more inspiration, more like awe of life. So we want to transform grief into that inspiration, and this sound really helps do that. So okay, let's go ahead and open the neck here. So here I'm going to take my hands and push down and really flex the hands down, open the hands up. I'm just going to bring my neck to one, or shoulder, ear to one side. Okay, and I'm just going to roll along the shoulder a little bit. Don't go too far back. Just open up in that stretch. And here you're going to feel it all the way down right into the palm of the thumb there. This is the lung meridian. So we're opening up the lung meridian here. Breathe. Again, lung meridian, immune system, skin. And the other paired organ would be the other organ in this system with metal element would be our large intestine. Good, big breath. Good. Chin comes to the center. Just going to go to the other side gently. And here, the neck, the less tension we're putting on it. So we're not, reefing on the neck necessarily. We're just finding that like 30 to 50% tension here. Gonna open the neck much more than, trying to stretch it and push it. Big breath. Good. Just feeling that all the way down to the palms, really opening up that whole meridian. Good. Chin comes at the center. So that lung meridian is coming from right around underneath the collarbone, shoulders, all the way down the inside of the arm, but more like the top, all the way down to the thumb. So we can just go and take our thumb, one thumb here, and rub just Go ahead and rub that. It's along the bone, right where the thumb comes into the hand. Just go and just rub that area. Just go and give yourself a massage there. Breathe into it. You find any tender spots, you know you found it. Breathe. Close the eyes. Just tune into your body. Give your body some love here. Good. Okay, so other side. So coming up from the thumb, right into the palm, that big meaty area. Okay, right below the bone. Let's go ahead and give some massage there. Good. Okay, and then we're just gonna take one hand right to the chest and here. So find the collarbone, right below the collarbone, but in towards the shoulder. There should be like a little bit of a dent in here. And we're just gonna just go ahead and massage this area. Big breath. Good. So this is actually lung point one, and it's also known as the alarm points. So if it gets really tender here, it's telling you the lung meridian is under stress, or maybe even the immune system. It's a good check. Big breath in. Good. Other side. You may notice one side's more tender, one side's going to feel different than the other. Totally normal. Big breath in. Good. Okay, so we're gonna take the hands, and so something that happens in the summer is that there's so much sunshine, activity, so much stuff going on that our nervous system just gets overloaded, right? From all the barbecues to swimming, whatever you got going on. So we're gonna take the hands here, we're gonna spread the middle fingers and middle and ring finger, and we're gonna come right in front of the ear and right behind the ear. We're just gonna rub here. Big breath in. Heart sound, so HA. One more time, big breath in. Good, we're gonna drop the arms, big inhale. And then the hands come down and just slightly graze back of the head, back of the neck, right around the jawline into the front of the body. One more time. Inhale. And down. Let's do this set one more time. So this movement, we're actually going directly to the vagus nerve and calming the whole system. Then we're doing this inhale and brushing like we're brushing out the nervous system or we're calming the whole system. So here we go. Spread the fingers right between the ears. Big breath in. Hot breath. Big breath in. Good. Drop the arms. Inhale. Arms come down. Exhale. Back of the head, right around the ears, jawline, front of the neck, and down. One more time. Big inhale. Calm, centered, balanced. Here we go. And just feel how much energy, your energy is changing already. This is a wonderful practice. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to open the neck just one more time. And here I'm going to take my palms. I'm going to look at this palm here that's farther away. And here I'm going to push the palms away and then turn all the way around. Okay, now from here, I'm going to inhale, look at the palm, and we're sinking down just a little bit in the legs, and then exhale, push away. Dragon stretches its tail. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Again, stretching that low meridian. Inhale. Okay, couple more. One more time. Good. Go ahead and drop the arms. We're just gonna switch sides. So big inhale. Push away. Exhale. Turn away. Push. Inhale. 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 Couple more. One more time. Inhale. We come back to the center. Drop the arms. Shake it out. Shake it out a little bit. Awesome. Energy is just dropping already. Okay, here we go. So let's go ahead and just, um, what we're going to do is open the neck just one more time. Just a quick here. Hands are going to be prayer position. Okay, here. And see if you can bring it up just a little bit, mid back. Don't stress the body here. We're just pushing where we can. I'm gonna open the back, open the chest, and just bring the head into a circle. Lightly gentle, big breath. Other way. So we're using our breath. Big deep breath. And in Qigong, when we exhale out the mouth, we're clearing. And later in class, we'll be switching to exhaling out the nose. This will be building energy. We're still in this clearing, kind of warming up phase. So the way these classes are set up is that we start to move the energy with intention. And then later, when we get into the flows, we'll allow the energy to move us. So we have this transition where we just get into the flow and just let it go. Chin comes to the center, drop the arms, head comes up, shake it out. Okay, here we go. So arms out to the side, and I'm just gonna drop. Okay, and then arms out to the side. Now I'm gonna add a twist. Here we go, like this. So big inhale, drop and out the mouth. Other side. Bring your awareness right to the lower neck, mid shoulders, just dropping tension out of there. Or let it go. Just let it go. Let it unwind. Let it unwind. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and just open up the legs a little bit here. And actually, we're going to open the whole body, all the joints. So hands are going to start here like you're holding a tray. Okay. And so this movement takes a little bit of practice. So here I'm going to shift to one side and the hands are going to shift as well. So here, we're going to start here. So hands facing in, hips out. And I'm circling the hips. Hands are moving in a circle with the hips. And don't feel like you have to do it right. This one takes a lot of practice. But once you get it, you're moving every joint in the whole body. So bring some breath and awareness. Big breath in. This comes from a form of Qigong called silk reeling. So we're basically lubricating all the joints, moving them. Big breath in. Good. Let's go ahead and come right back to here and switch directions. Big breath. Last one more time. Good. Okay, just shake out the arms, shake out the arms, shake out the feet a little bit. Okay, let's just go ahead and shake the whole body here. So it's gonna go up and down and listen to your body. If it doesn't feel good, then here we go. Big breath in and out. Big breath in and out. Let's go right back to that lung sound. Big breath in. Big breath in. The Z sound. More time. Good, let it all go. Just calm. Let's come right back to the center here. Tuck the chin, straight spine. Big breath in. Out the nose. Full big deep breaths. Close the eyes. Just feel the body. Just become aware of any sensations, any feelings that are coming up. Big breath. Good. Okay. So let's go ahead and open the flow here. So I'm just going to float the arms up and then float the arms down. And here the whole movement's coming from my tailbone. Okay, I'm going to go from the side first because there's actually a lot going on here. So arms are coming down. And here I'm going to tilt from the tailbone first. And then the whole spine is going to roll all the way up. So just like, and then all the way up, straight spine, and then back down. So tailbone, rolling the whole spine up, and then back down. Okay, here we go. So big breath in. Exhale out the nose, out. Couple more. One more time. Okay, let's just come back to the center here. Okay, so we're going to start just by here Our hands are gonna start like we're holding something right in front of the chest, okay? And the arm's gonna go out in front of the chest and then spiral out and then part and spiral right underneath the armpits and then out. And we're gonna sink. Here I'm sinking down with the legs, spiral, legs come up, inhale, exhale, sink. Inhale up. They're swimming. And also, we're parting the clouds. So here we're parting the clouds and allowing bright white light to come into the lungs. So middle element is white light. So next layer with all of these flows is breath, movement, and then visualization. This is the secret. This is the alchemy. Here we go. We're parting and bringing in white light into the lungs. Just pretend, just imagine bright. And take it to the next level. It's just imagine a word like inspiration or something, a quality you want to bring into this energy. In your mind, just write it into this light. Put it into the light because light is information. And so put an intention in it. My intention is going to be inspiration. I'm breathing in inspiration, health, vitality. A couple more. Good. Come back to the center, drop the arms. Good. Just feel, just take a moment to pause, big breath. Feel the lungs getting energized. Let's go and just take the hands right in front of the lungs, not touching, but close. About a foot away from the chest. Close the eyes, tuck the chin, sink down. And now just imagine bright white light flowing from the horizon into your hands, right into your lungs. And then just bring a smile to your face, smiling into the lungs, bright white light. Again, bring that intention, that word. Good. Go and drop the arms, palms up. So Buddha holds up the earth here. So first I'm going to sink down a little bit. Just sink down, straight spine, tuck the chin, tongue, roof of the mouth. Then I'm going to inhale here. So inhale up, palms face the chest, turn, hands go all the way up, thumbs pointing up. So notice sky energy is coming into the lung meridian, all the way into the lungs, filling us up here. So big breath at the top. And then exhale, reverse the action. So exact same movement, just reverse back down the bottom, sinking down, middle element. Inhale. Hold the breath just for a second. Exhale back down, sink, reverse the action. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more. So at the top, bright white light filling your hands, and you're just pulling this white light into the lungs, charging them up, charging up the lungs. Here we go. Good. So we're going to change it up a little bit. Here we go to the top. Inhale. One hand comes down. And here, I want you to imagine bottom hand pulling up earth energy, grounding, upper hand pulling in this white light metal element. Couple breaths here. Next, we're going to just stretch the side, couple breaths. So we're opening the sides of the ribs, opening the lungs, opening the intercostal muscle. So big breath in, stretch the side. Now exhale, we're going to spiral down. So hands are spiraling, pinkies spiraling, and then we're going to other hand come up, inhale. Stretching this, inhale, exhale, spiral back down. Now again, we're adding this sky and earth energy. Both palms charging up, spiraling the energy into the body. Big inhale. Spiraling the energy into the body, just charging it up. Good. Exhale, spiral. Inhale, up, stretch. A couple more. Two more times each side. Again, just bring that visualization, bright white light, this time in the sides of the lungs. We've been opening up the lungs from all directions, sides of the lungs, bright light. Last one here. Now, upper hand's gonna turn down, other hand gonna come in front of the face, and we're gonna spiral and twist the back. Here we go, I'm gonna switch hands. So other hand comes in front of the face, other hand comes around. We're gonna spiral and twist. So inhale back to the center. Exhale. So think of a rag, like a dish rag that you're turning, that you're twisting. Good. And as you inhale, you bring in fresh energy. And then exhaling, you're twisting all the old energy out. Just like cleaning a dish rag. Except for that dish rag is your spine. So we're inhaling. Cleansing, clearing more energy to the spine. Couple more. Good. Let's just come right back to the center. Just shake out the arms a little bit. Okay, let's go and take the arms and fingers here. So if you can see, thumb, index finger come together just like a yoga mudra. Okay, we're gonna hold it here right in front of the belly. Elbows out, chin tucked, straight spine, sink into the legs. Just we're gonna hold this posture. Okay, so big deep breath in, tongue roof the mouth, out the nose. So here we're becoming an antenna for the metal element. So here we can just imagine just a column of white light filling up the whole body. Just charging up the whole body, bright white light. Not just the lungs, but the whole system, all the way into the large intestine, whole body. So Qigong is all based on Taoism, Chinese medicine, acupuncture. And so think of the yin and yang, the lungs and the large intestine are this relationship of yin and yang in this context. And so we're filling both up with this white light. And you can think of the lungs as the yin, as in inhaling, right? You're receiving energy into the lungs. And then the large intestine is exhaling and sending out. Right? These are the relationships. Big breath. Okay, go ahead and drop the arms. Let it go. Let it go. Beautiful. Start to feel that energy building. So powerful. Okay, so I'm going to take the feet out just a little bit, just a little bit. And here, hands are going to float up right about shoulder height. I'm going to sink down, and then arms are going to open up. Open all the way up. Now I'm going to turn the palms. Okay, thumb and index finger come together and come in, and I'm sinking back. And then palms open. Hands come to the chest, and then hands push out, sinking down. So this whole movement is actually coming from this sway. Okay, so it's coming from a sway. Let me show you what I mean. So here, I'm going to sway forward onto the toes just a little bit. Heels, toes, heels. And there's also this kind of sinking. This is very subtle, but it's an important aspect of this movement. Okay? So here we go. Turn, thumb and index finger. Inhale, exhale. So here, opening up, parting the clouds, bright white light in the lungs, sealing the meridians, sealing in all that light, breathing out the nose. Inhale, more light. Cleansing, clearing the lungs, out the nose. Sinking down. Good, inhale. Bright white light in the lungs, sealing in the lung meridians. We're building that energy. Inhale. Exhale. More. So this is a variation of soaring crane. Very powerful for the immune system. Building bright white light. Just extend this light. Once the lungs are full, just let it overflow into the rest of the body. Just filling the whole body up with this bright white light. Good, couple more. Last one. Go and drop the arms down. Come right back in that holding position, that standing posture. Mudra, thumb and index finger tight. Straight spine, tuck the chin, big breath in. Good. Go and drop the arms. Just pull in the heavens once. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale down. Right in front of the body. Good. Okay. So one more big flow here. Okay, so I'm going to go from the side here. We've been playing with this movement, but we're going to take it to the next level. So, okay, so I'm going to make a big circle with my chin first. Here, so big circle. And here, tailbone's going to turn, neck's going to turn. I'm going to roll up the spine all the way up to the chin, and now chin goes out, hips go out. So I'm spinning, or I should say, not so much spinning, but there's this big circle with the chin, and it's all through the spine. So it's that same movement we've been talking about. So let's go in and we're going to start really slow. Okay. So here, just a little bit of, again, that sway and just a small circle with the chin. Okay. Let me go from the side just so you can see. Okay. So here, it's very subtle. We're going to start very slow. Good. Then we're just going to get bigger slowly. Good. Okay. Keep going. The idea is that we're moving the entire spine. Good. Now, hands, I want you to make just, it's very subtle. So we're just taking this thumb and index finger and just bringing it a little bit closer, like a bird claw. Okay. So if you can see that, like a bird claw. Okay. So bringing the hands into that crane. And then we're going to just slowly build. So the arms are going to move into this, and the movement is as if you're flapping wings, right? The whole movement's coming from the center of the tailbone. Arms are just waving out. The neck is just waving out. I want to go bigger. The idea is to get the arms all the way up to shoulder height. Big breath in and out. All the way up. Now, just imagine that you're a bird and that you're flying even higher. And flap a little bit harder, bigger movements, bigger breath, just a little bit faster. A little bit faster. Now, same movement, slow way down, way down. So now you can imagine that you're way above the clouds. And you're just keeping that altitude, just how a bird just is cruising, just cruise and just bring this beautiful cloudy sky, this mix of blue and white. It's like you're cruising through the clouds. Just bring that into your mind. Keep the spinal movement. And this comes from a very secret and ancient form called white crane. And so this is actually what the Shaolin monks would use to do any healing. So if they had any injuries from all the training they do, they would go to White Crane for a couple of weeks or a month, however long it took. And there's a whole internal aspect that we're just not going to get into today with the microcosmic orbit. Very powerful. Very powerful. Just go and let the arms come down a little bit slowly. Slowly, a little bit smaller movements now. Even smaller, just as if you're just flying right back down into nature, down back to the earth. Just let that bird in your mind just come all the way back down and land on top of a tree. Just landing right on top of a tree and then just being in stillness. Let the body become still. And just close the eyes. Just watching the landscape from that higher perspective. Just watching your life from a higher perspective. Good. And now, so same crane hands, okay? Now we're gonna turn from the waist, back of the hand comes together, just crane hand right to the belly. So we're pulling white light in the lower belly, right to the large intestine and lower dantian or energy center. So here, white crane eating clouds. So we can just imagine just that crane again, just flying through that sky, through the clouds, and pulling in this light, this lightness, this light as a feather, this beauty, this power, white light from the clouds, as if you're just pulling in this cloud energy into the belly, large intestine. Good. Come all the way up to the chest, and we're just pulling this white light right into the lungs. Pulling these clouds, bright white light, beauty, power, clarity, inspiration. Close the eyes, just breathe into it. Good. Then come all the way up to the forehead. Bright white light, cloud energy, just light as a feather, clarity, calm, power, beauty, inspiration. Right to the center of the head, just pulling in these clouds, this lightness. And now come back to the chest. Bright white light, bright white clouds, pulling in this cloud energy right into the lungs, down to the belly, large intestine. Bright white light, clarity, light as a feather. Good. Come back to the center, drop the arms, inhale, pull down the heavens. Good. Now we're gonna go into my favorite flow just to lock it all in. So here, hands start here, heaven between earth, or heaven and earth energies. So we're gonna drop forward, hips go way back, and I'm gonna scoop up earth energy. So yellow light, earth energy all the way up to the sky. Okay, and we're gonna drop down sky energy into the top of the head. And we're gonna big arm circle all the way around, mixing this earth and sky energy and creating this, not a cross, but we're crossing our arms. Okay, we're crossing our arms here as protection. And we're pulling back and grounding it. Okay, so we can think about connecting with the earth, pulling up earth energy up through all the chakras, all the way up, and then pulling down this heaven sky energy, circling around, mixing the energies, just like a yin and yang, and creating this golden light all around the body, this golden egg of divine protection, pulling it back, grounding. We're building up this energy, this dichotomy. We're playing with this yin and yang to build this golden light. Here, golden light all around you. Just grounding into this golden light. Good. Inhale down. Exhale as we come up, pulling up that golden earth energy all the way to the sky. Purple light, if you wish, all the way around, mixing it to create this golden light. And then pull it back, Sink it deep into the body. So here, actually white light pulling up from the earth. Earth is this white light, lower dantian, vitality, strength, power, all the way into the sky energy, purple light, fifth element. Mixing purple, white to create this golden light all around you. Golden light. So this is also fantastic for protection against colds, protection against, Chinese medicine will call it like invading wind or things like this that invade the body. We're building this divine protection, building our immune system even more. One more time. Okay, we're going to take our thumbs, hands, so cross the thumbs here, right here to the belly. My feet are going to come in all the way like a post. Tuck the chin, straight spine, tongue, roof of the mouth. And here we're just going to sink down, bamboo in the wind, just letting all the energy we just moved just settle down. Just let it settle. Now let the body just let it do whatever it wants to do. Let it sway, swirl, side to side, front to back, whatever it wants to do. Just let the body settle. Big breath in. Big, deep belly breaths, just grounding any excess energy in the head, just drop it back down into the center of the body. Okay, we're going to pull down the heavens again. Hands come out, big inhale. Just sink any excess energy into the belly. Stir it all in, stir it into the belly, stir it into all the organs, any excess energy, just stir it all in. Good job. Good job. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my chair for meditation. You grab yours or get comfortable. Okay. Okay. Beautiful practice so far. Let's go ahead and anchor in this white light. Okay, so it's best if you're sitting on a chair or comfortable where your spine can be straight. Okay, so hands down on the lap, and we're gonna tongue roof the mouth, just curled a little bit back so it's right behind the ridge. Okay, and then close the eyes, tuck the chin, straight spine. Let's just start with a big breath in, and then out the mouth with a ha sound. Three more, big breath in. Big breath in. Again. Good. Now close the eyes and just Go ahead and imagine a sunset, the most beautiful sunset you can remember. The sun is just setting. What I'm seeing is just setting on the ocean, that last blip of light where you can look at the sun and it doesn't hurt. That last few minutes, just imagine this and allow this light just to flow right between the eyebrows. There's the acupuncture point here. Just allow that beam of light just to flow right into that point, right between the eyebrows. And just allow that energy just to begin spinning and just filling up this point, tongue, roof of the mouth, bright white light. Excuse me, golden light. Golden light. From the sun flowing right between the eyebrows. And allow this energy just to create a smile on your face. Just go ahead and allow a smile just to come over the face. And just let this golden light fill your entire face now, this smiling golden light. And let this golden light just flow down to the tip of the tongue, down the back of the throat, right down into the lungs. And as it hits the lungs, just let it transform into bright white light, smiling into the lungs. Bright white light, just filling the lungs up with even more light. Smiling into the lungs. Anything that's not in the light, just focus there and allow the light just to envelop it, dissolve it, and transform it. Bright white light. Good. Good. Bright white light. Transforming any grief, any sadness into inspiration, to clarity, direction. Breathe into it. Breathe in this white light. Smile into the lungs. Bright light. And as you feel the lungs, just let it overflow out of the lungs and just begin filling the whole chest. Bright white light. Spilling into the belly and the lower back, the spine, the rib cage. Just bright white light into the hips and pelvis, filtering down to the legs, knees, ankles, and toes. Just bright white light smiling into your body, down to the shoulders and elbows, down to the fingertips, smiling bright white light, neck, shoulder blades, head, bones, brain, your ears, your eyes, your tongue, teeth, all of it, bright white light. Just fill the whole body now, bright white light. Breathe it in. And anything that's not white light, just breathe it out the mouth. Bright white light, breathe it in. And anything that's not that, let it go out the mouth. Now opening your skin, open the pores up. Open your skin up to more white light. Just pull in with every breath. Big breath in. All the way into the bones, bright white light. Out the mouth, exhale anything doesn't serve you. Bright white light. Here we go. All the way into the bones. Opening up the skin all the way deep into the bones, inhaling white light. Anything that's not the light, just let it go out the mouth. Two more times, big breath. Bright white light. Couple more, big breath. Bright white light. One more time, last one, big breath, make it count. And out. Good, close the skin, seal it all up, seal all the pores, just holding in this white light. Just holding all the white light in now. As if inside your body is like the clouds we were pulling in, just beautiful white clouds floating in the sky, full of power. Light as a feather. And when you're ready, just go and open your eyes. Take this lightness, take this immune boost, this power into the rest of your day. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your power today, and just seal it all in with love. Good job. Good job. Okay, so I'll be teaching one-on-ones and group classes on Mondays. And if you want to join me, so much more power. This is just scratching the surface. This whole set is actually from the five element flow, where we actually go through each organ, each element, each light and sound that goes through. And then we actually do that smiling practice to each organ. And from a Qigong perspective, this is literally just scratching the surface, because we get so much deeper into the microcosmic orbit, into using our consciousness to gather energy and install it to the body. So we're building energy. There's so much power here. And the way I teach is simply, I do a prayer before class and I ask my lineage to open up, and somebody from the past teaches through me. And so I don't plan these classes, and sometimes I'm learning too as we go, which is so fun and so powerful. So I invite you to check out mountainmindtricks.com and check out the schedule for weekly classes. Check out one-on-one Qigongs, because then we can dive deep into what you're working on. And so excited you're here, and we'll see you next time.